What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Ziggy ASMR. It has been a hot minute since I was able to record an ASMR video, so I've been recording a lot of gameplays, but not a lot of traditional ASMR videos, so we're going to do a watch collection. I know a lot of you have been wanting one of these for a long time, so I figured why not make one. I've got a lot of watches, so I've got them all piled up over here. They're not going to be in any specific order, but let's get right into it. This is it's not charged, you have to charge it in the computer, but this is a Nike Plus. You can see right there. If it was charged up, the screen would be on, and you can tap it to ignite the light that's in it. But I bought this when I was in the shoe business. It was kind of my first personal big purchases for a watch. It's super dirty, but you actually just put them on, but you can put it through and just clip it up. I used to clean it a lot, so it was a lot brighter, but I don't really wear it as much as I used to. But yeah, Nike Plus watch, I think it was like $160 when I bought it. It's got TomTom right there, which, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that is a GPS system, I believe. I think there's an app that you could get and pair it with this. That was kind of to do with like tracking where you're running and stuff, I believe. I didn't use it for running, I used it for looks, so we'll just put that to the side. We'll start with this one since it's broken. This one, it was a his and hers watch. I bought it I bought a couple of them, so my wife and I would have matching watches. And I think I have another color, maybe? No, I don't. Okay. So if I remember correctly, I think this one was my wife's. I think I had the silver one, but the brand was Quartz. It's not like a high-end watch by any means, but I do have to get it fixed. But it was a cool way to get some matching watches with the wifey, you know. I would put this one on, but you can't really see how it would look. But we'll just gonna skip right through that one since it's nothing truly special. Another one that's kind of like it. This one's broken too. It's got a crack. I don't know if you can see it, but just a nice little simplistic watch. Put this one on too. I don't know. I think it's supposed to go this way. I'm a huge watch fan. I love it. I love accessories. I got a bunch of like dressy necklaces and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of accessories. So, nothing too crazy. Simplistic look. Black and brown mixed together. Another one I like. When I first got it, I wore it a lot. That's kind of how I got the cracked lens. I have this problem when I'm walking around either the house or the workplace or something. I would hit my wrist on like anything sticking out. So it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. This one's a cool one. Kind of like a wood grain look. I like this one a lot. It has a cool look when it's on. Oh, if you can see here, that's kind of like the core of, like, if you cut a tree, that's kind of like the core of what the core would look like. Another cool little watch. Not really expensive by any means either. straps, but kind of wearing it on. Not even gonna put that in since I'm gonna be taking it right off, but it's kind of how it would look on if you were wearing it. Another cool one, I kind of like it. We'll just keep moving right through. Might as well. This one's broken as well. I gotta get it fixed. I don't like throwing them away, but another kind of wood style. This one's one of my favorites. I wore this a lot when I first got it. The brand Bewell. The brand is Bewell. It's water resistant, sustainably harvested, it says. I mean, it's a cool watch. Only thing is the clip broke here, so I have to find a way. What I'll probably do is get some wood glue and glue it into place so it doesn't come off anymore. But I wore this watch a lot when I first got it. When I changed from working as a shoe salesman, that's where I got a lot of these watches, is because I dressed up every day. But when I changed from being a shoe salesman, I work with wood now in a factory. So my wife got me some watches that are like wood grain. Really cool. This is probably one of my favorite watches, just because it's unique. Let's move on to this one here. This one's this is a fake Rolex. See if I can get it close. There we go. This is a fake Rolex. It's called Timex. This was a gift from my father-in-law. He used to be huge into watches as well, and he noticed how much of a watch nut I was, and gave me this one since I wore watches a lot, and he stopped wearing them that much. So this was a gift from him. So I wore this a lot. I need to get a lot of my watches don't have batteries in them. I need to replace the batteries in pretty much all of them, but I haven't gotten around to it because, like I said, ever since I started working in the factory, I don't wear watches a lot, but I still absolutely love them. This is real metal. So when I am able and plan to wear watches a lot more, I will get the batteries replaced in all of them. So, well, all of them that need it. This was kind of my first expensive watch. The company's Soho. I need to get it repaired as well. This was kind of my first expensive watch. My mom bought me this when I first started selling shoes. I wore this almost every single day. That is kind of what it looks like. I'm a huge fan of big watches. So this one was definitely one I wore all the time. And how it actually cracked was I was at a business trip with all the other like managers, and I was washing my hands, and I was gonna be running late from our bathroom break, and I put this in my pocket. I was putting it in my pocket because I took off to wash my hands, and I thought I had it in my pocket, but it was like on the edge, and it fell all the way to the ground and landed face first and cracked. I was so upset. So I looked into what it was going to be to repair it, and it was going to be like months. So it was going to be like 60 days to process, and then they couldn't have a time frame of how long it would be taken to repair, but they said it was going to be like a 4 to 6 month process just to get whatever needed to be repaired on it, and not to mention that it was going to be they wouldn't be able to charge or give you a price of what it would be to fix it until they had it. So I've been holding off on it. I will be getting it repaired because this is one of my first watches that I ever got gifted to me. So definitely gonna get it fixed. And yes, before anybody says I got small wrists, okay, I got small wrists. There ain't nothing wrong with a man with small wrists. My mom used to give me crap about it all the time, like, oh, you've got girl wrists, because every watch that I got, I have to go to my dad and be like, hey, alright, you want to help me size this? So every time he sees I bought a new watch or get a new watch, he's like, alright, when you coming over so we can get it resized? So I have tiny wrists, okay. Alright, I am missing one watch though, so I might go find that, but let's get through these. My wife got me this one. It's missing the chain. It's in my drawer over there, but it's kind of cool. Old style watch. This one's super cool. I usually only use this if I'm like super dressed up, but how cool is that? It's so cool. If you're not familiar with these, it's like a very old style watch where it would be in your pocket and the chain that's connected would come out and like connect to your belt or whatever. And when you want to know the time, you pull it out of your pocket, you look at it, and you can either tell by the Roman numerals, is that what it's called? Yeah, Roman numerals. Or you could open it up and see the regular clock. So super cool. I've always loved this watch. Yeah, super cool watch. If any of you have a watch kind of like this, comment down below because I'd love to know, because I think these are super underrated. They're pretty cool. I'm actually gonna go find this other watch that's somewhere before I show this last one, because this last one is very sentimental. So I'm gonna go find that real quick. Okay, unfortunately I could not find the watch, but it was a watch that my grandfather got me, and it was another fake. It was a fake Rolex, but it was like a not counterfeit. Is that the word? Yeah, bootleg is something that the design or the company or designer company never produced or were going to produce, but they like made but somebody made a custom item in that brand, so it was counterfeit, which was a duplicate of the exact model, but not made by the company. If that made sense. If that made sense. But I did find the chain to this watch, so we'll see if we can get that put back. Oh, it broke. That's why it's not on. I couldn't remember. I think this broke during a move process, unfortunately, but I did find the chain randomly. So now for my last watch, this is a very sentimental watch. To me, this is a designer brand. I don't know if a lot of people know or have heard of this brand, but my wife got me this watch. The brand is Guess. Right before she bought me this, they quit making this watch, so it's super cool to have a designer watch. This was, I believe, this is one of my first designer items I ever got. But like as you can tell, I really like big watches, so it's definitely stands out. It's one of my most high quality watches. It took us a long time to make this fit my wrist because we really want to make sure we didn't scratch it, my dad and I, but it's got, now obviously not all of these diamonds are real, but they do have, it does have real crystals inside, not around it, but they put real crystals inside so they wouldn't get damaged, but there is real crystals on it. I'm not going to I'm not gonna say the price that this was, because, like I said, this is a sentimental watch. The price doesn't really matter to me. But I wear this watch a lot. This is my go-to watch, so this one means a lot to me. So yeah, that's my watch collection. As I was looking for the other watch, I was kind of shifting through all my hats that I wear. I do wear a lot of hats, so maybe we'll do a hat collection sometime, maybe, if you guys want to. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know my ASMR videos, like normal ASMR videos, are not as common on the channel as they used to be. I've been posting a lot of ASMR gameplays. So, like, I explained this in a gameplay video, which, if you're not into gameplays, you obviously didn't see it. But for right now, with my life schedule, I don't get a lot of opportunities to just sit down and have a quiet environment to record. So those are just voiceovers, so I could record gameplays at any time and do a voiceover on them. So that is why there's a good amount. I want to make sure I'm still putting content out for you guys. I don't want to just be completely inactive like I used to, like the previous time that my wife was pregnant. So I still have at least some type of content coming out, but I will record as many videos, like ASMR videos, that I can record when I'm able to record them. So don't worry, I've not completely converted my channel over into just gaming ASMR. Like I said from the beginning, I want this channel to have a very wide variety of ASMR content for you guys. So for those of you that are still around and still watching, I want to thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch collection. I got a couple other collections that I could do if you guys want to see them. I could do a hat collection. I could do shoe collections from other people. Who knows? We'll just have to see. Thank you. We'll catch you guys in the next video. I don't know when the next styled ASMR video is. I may be able to record another one after this, so we'll see. So thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification, all that good jazz like everybody says at the start and end of their video. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.